Greetings. This is gonna be a general reading, alright? So we're just gonna get right into it, casting away all dark energies set to harm or disturb me, my loved ones, and the collective at this time. Alright, Holy Spirit, what is the energy surrounding the collective at this time? What is happening right now for the collective? Okay, so since you guys have been persevering, okay, you've been working really hard, you've been focused, you've been making sure that, you're waking up on time or whatever, just sticking to your plan of what you have to do. You're becoming organized, okay? And that took a lot of courage and strength due to just the level of adversity that you guys have been facing. But the good news is your horizons are definitely expanding. And some of you guys may be getting like some feedback coming in. Where's this feedback coming in from, Holy Spirit? Okay, so the first message for the feedback for you guys is the mental block that you had, or something that you have been fearful of or doing or whatever, like that's going away. So you don't even have to worry about these mental blocks anymore, because you're pushing and you're using your strength to really push through, okay? I could be talking to a Leo as well. So we got 10 of Cups and 7 of Pentacles. So you're being called to be patient, okay? Your wish fulfillment, your blessings, all the things that you've been dreaming about, that you've been wanting to happen, that you've been wanting to have, those things are on their way, okay? The key to keeping your energy open, your frequency higher, to receiving these things is to remain grateful, to remain thankful, to keep working hard, to keep focusing on love. Do not let your ego get in the way, because all that will do is set you back. That is something that you're doing, okay? So the divine is letting you know to continue to be patient and just take a sacred stillness, okay? Use this time to do shadow work. Use this time to appreciate the things that you have. Use this time to manifest and write detailed details about the things that you do want to manifest to come in your life, okay? All right. What else is happening for the collective, Holy Spirit? All right, clarify this. So I got 9 of Wands. So 9 of Wands is about exhaustion, okay? We got 9 of Wands and 9 of Pentacles. So somebody is just feeling exhausted. Maybe you're feeling exhausted with like you're experiencing, like someone's experiencing like a lack of faith when it comes to like their 9 of Pentacles, which is pretty much the high vibration, being confident, being secure in yourself, being sure in yourself. Somebody's feeling exhausted with doing that. So you're being called to make sure that you're paying attention to your diet and you're paying attention to the things that you're putting in your body, because that could be contributing to this exhaustion. There are stressors and there are triggers and stuff that trigger us in our daily life to make us feel a certain type of way. But if you know that, the steps that you're taking and the path that you're taking is literally not adding up to the way that your body is feeling, that means that it might be something else. Sometimes things aren't always spell work. It's not always spiritual. Sometimes it is the 3D. It is your body is letting you know of something that needs to be, worked on or fixed. So I would recommend someone to go see a doctor. It's been a lot of hard work, okay? It's been a lot of hard work for you to work on your healing. It's been a lot of hard work for you to focus on forgiveness for yourself and for others. And you're being called to keep doing that, okay? The divine definitely notices the strides that you're taking. Somebody could also be seeing 444, and that is a number that represents protection, okay? Okay, Wheel of Fortune came out on the side. Okay, so somebody is moving on. Okay, so Wheel of Fortune and Six of Swords came out on the side. So somebody is definitely moving on from feeling stuck and from feeling stagnant. Somebody is actively turning a cycle at this time, okay? So continue to do the work, Holy Spirit. How can they move with ease and grace? Okay, you moving with ease and grace is you using your discernment. Okay, somebody has individuals around them. I don't know if it's in person. I don't know if it's your friends, friends, cousins, family members, your partner, co-workers, what have you. Somebody has a fraudulent energy around them. You know who this individual is. You can feel the vibes. So you're being called in order for you to continue to move with ease and grace to identify and eliminate all toxic people that are around you, all fraudulent people that are around you. There's somebody around you that you cannot trust. And maybe that is something that you recently found out. Because we got Ace of Swords, so there definitely was a breakthrough. There was some type of something, like an inkling that let you know of what was happening with somebody, and there were just a whole bunch of emotions. It was like at first you felt let down, you felt disappointed, and then once that person, like once you took your energy back from that person, it shifted into light. It shifted into a new beginning, like a new outlook on things, because you had somebody that was really, you know, so it could have been a father figure, or it just could have been an authority figure in general. Could have been a divine masculine that I'm talking to, or it could be an Aries that I'm talking to or about. Either way, you maintaining these healthy boundaries against this individual has really opened up your eyes to a lot when it comes to the world, when it comes to how you respond to certain situations. And you're realizing the difference between when you're making a decision on your own versus when you're making a decision based off the input from this individual. Okay? Yeah, and that is leading you to let go of materialism. That is leading you to let go of any greedy energies, any possessive energies, any low vibrational energies or activities that you could be participating in. And that is because it gave you a renewed outlook. Like somebody really had a Debbie Downer. Like that's what I call it, a Debbie Downer. Yeah, so this Queen of Wands type of energy definitely had a tower moment. They had a tower moment because of the sudden change of you taking your energy back, okay? And you followed your intuition, okay? You listened deeply to yourself and you followed your intuition. And that was the best thing that you could have did, because you taking your energy back averted this tower moment and it went to who it rightfully belonged to. Okay, with this Hierophant card, I could be talking to a Taurus, or this could have something to do with the Taurus. But at the end of the day, you are stepping out of your comfort zone, okay? You are your own person. You are not sticking with the status quo. I'm talking to somebody that is definitely a leader, okay? And you're very gentle. You have a gentle soul. You have a gentle spirit. Whoever I'm talking to could be a healer, or you're just literally on your healing journey and you know you're making strides in your journey. So you're being called to really acknowledge that about yourself and congratulate yourself for making these strides, because it's not easy. There were a lot of low vibrational energies around you that their goal was to stress you out, okay? They were just messy. They were just mixy. They did not care about how the things that they were doing, how they were making you feel. They did not care with this Devil card. It could be a Capricorn that I'm talking to or about, but these individuals did not care, okay? But you chose to move forward. And if you haven't moved forward, you're being called to do that, okay? Because there's a lot of enjoyment on the way for you, okay? You're going to get so much communication. You're going to see so many synchronicities, and it's pretty much going to be like little nudges and pats on your back that you are on the right path, that you are doing okay. Even if you're secluded from others, even if you're, you know, you don't really have much of a social life, but at the same time, like, you still feel fulfilled. Why? Because it all starts with self-confidence. That's confidence of yourself. Okay, anything in closing, Holy Spirit? So yeah, whoever you are, you're definitely learning from trial and error, okay? The person I'm talking to, you know, there's a lot. You know, there's a lot that comes up when it comes to your past situations, but you're going through a rebirth at this time. And you going through this rebirth, you are going to have to revisit these past emotions to do some inner child healing, okay? So continue to do that. Continue to strive for better. Continue to be better, all right? If this resonated, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Continue to live in love and light. Bye.